If you are caught in that same loop where you feel exhausted at night, but your brain turns on the moment the house gets quiet, this is for you. You may fall asleep for a little while, then your eyes open at 2 or 3 in the morning. Now you are staring at the ceiling. Your body wants rest, but your mind starts digging through bills, family, pain tomorrow, or something that happened years ago. By morning, it feels unfair. You were in bed for 7 or 8 hours, but you still feel like you barely slept. A lot of seniors are told this is just age. But sometimes your body is getting the wrong signal at the wrong time. Cortisol is one of your body's wake-up signals. It should help you get going in the morning. But when it rises at night, it can make your heart feel busy, your thoughts feel louder, and your sleep feel broken. Today, we are going through 5 simple 1-tablespoon bedtime options that may help your body calm down, lower the triggers that wake you up, and support deeper sleep. Number 5. Dried lavender flowers. At first, this may seem too gentle to matter. But for someone who lies in bed with tight shoulders, a busy mind, and a body that still feels alert, gentle may be exactly where to start. A lot of seniors do not have a sleep problem that feels dramatic. They are not drinking coffee at midnight. They are not running around the house. They are doing everything they think they should do. The lights are off, the bedroom is quiet, the pillow is comfortable enough. But inside, the body still feels like it has not fully stepped away from the day. That is a real problem, because deep sleep does not come easily when the body still feels like it is waiting for something. Maybe you spent the evening watching the news. Maybe you had a stressful phone call. Maybe you were worried about your health, your spouse, your children, or money. Even after the problem is over, your body can stay keyed up. You may not even call it anxiety. It can feel more like a low hum inside your chest, your neck, or your stomach. That low hum is enough to keep sleep light. This is where a warm cup of lavender tea can help some people. Lavender is best known for its calming smell, but food-grade dried lavender flowers can also be used as a simple bedtime tea. The point is not to force your body to sleep. The point is to give your body a repeated signal that the day is ending. That matters because cortisol is tied to alertness. When your brain thinks it still needs to watch, plan, protect, or solve, your sleep can stay close to the surface. You may drift off, but the smallest thought can pull you back up again. A small bedtime ritual can tell the body something different. To use it, take 1 tablespoon of food-grade dried lavender flowers and place it in a cup. Pour hot water over it and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then strain it and sip it slowly in the evening, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Do not rush it like you are taking medicine and trying to get it over with. Hold the cup. Let the warmth slow you down. Let your breathing settle. Let the room get quieter. That slow part is not wasted time. For some seniors, the body needs a bridge between daytime stress and nighttime rest. Lavender tea can become that bridge. There are a few important things to get right. Use lavender flowers meant for tea or food. Do not drink lavender essential oil. Essential oils are very concentrated, and swallowing them can be unsafe. Also, do not assume more is better. A stronger cup is not always a better cup, especially for an older body. If you take sleeping pills, anxiety medicine, strong pain medicine, or anything that already makes you drowsy, ask your doctor or pharmacist before using calming herbs at night. If it makes you dizzy, too sleepy, or strange the next morning, stop using it. This is not the strongest item on the list, but it earns its place because many seniors need sleep to feel safe again. Not forced, not rushed, safe, and sometimes when the body finally gets that calm signal, the mind stops fighting the bed. Number 4. Passionflower tea. For some people, the hardest part of sleep is not closing their eyes. It is getting their thoughts to stop chasing them. You know the feeling. You lie down and suddenly your brain wants a meeting. It brings up things you forgot to do. It reminds you of something someone said. It starts asking what will happen tomorrow. Then you look at the clock and realize you have already been awake for an hour. Now you are not only awake, you are upset that you are awake. That frustration can make the whole thing worse. The more you try to sleep, the more your body feels pressured. The more pressure you feel, the more alert you become. Before long, the bed stops feeling peaceful. It starts feeling like a place where you go to lose another fight. Passionflower tea fits this problem because it is often used for restlessness and a busy mind. Some research suggests it may help with sleep in certain people, especially when stress is part of the problem. But we should keep this honest. It is not a knockout drink. It is not a cure for every kind of insomnia. It is a gentle support for a nervous system that has trouble coming down at night. That is the simple way to explain it. When cortisol is too active at night, your body can act like it still has a job to do. It keeps checking. It keeps listening. It keeps scanning the room even when nothing is wrong. You may feel tired, but your body does not feel ready to fully let go. Passionflower may help soften that overactive feeling. To use it, take 1 tablespoon of dried passionflower herb and steep it in hot water for about 10 minutes. Strain it, then drink it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Some people like it plain, others like mixing it with a little lemon. Keep it simple and do not add a lot of sugar because sugar close to bedtime can work against sleep for some people. The timing matters. If you drink it too early, it may become part of dinner instead of part of bedtime. If you drink it too late, you may be getting up to use the bathroom. So aim for the evening window when you are already starting to slow the house down. Here is the part seniors need to hear without feeling scared. Natural herbs can still be strong. If you already take sleep medicine, anxiety medicine, seizure medicine, strong pain medicine, or anything that affects your balance, talk with a doctor or pharmacist first. The risk is not only sleepiness, the risk is getting up at night, feeling unsteady, and falling. And if you already wake up often to use the bathroom, keep the drink small. You do not want a sleep remedy to create a new reason to wake up. A good way to think about this item is that it helps build a softer landing into sleep. Instead of going from a stressful day straight into bed, you give your body a quiet step in between. That step matters for the person whose body has forgotten how to trust the night. Some seniors spend the whole evening dreading bedtime because they already know what might happen. They are afraid they will wake up again. They are afraid they will stare at the clock again. They are afraid tomorrow will feel heavy before it even starts. Passionflower tea may help turn that fear down a little. And when the fear gets quieter, the stress alarm may get quieter too. The goal is not to make your body pass out. The goal is to help it feel safe enough to stay asleep. Number 3. Lemon balm tea. This one is for the nights when you are not in a full panic, but you are not calm either. That middle feeling can be hard to explain. You are tired but unsettled. Your stomach may feel a little nervous, your chest may feel tight, your thoughts may jump around from one small worry to the next. Nothing terrible is happening, but your body still feels like it cannot relax all the way. A lot of seniors live with that feeling more than they admit. They wake up in the middle of the night and think, "Why am I awake? Nothing even happened." But the body does not always wait for a big event. Sometimes it wakes from small stress, small discomfort, small worry, or a nervous system that has been on too long for too many years. Lemon balm tea is a simple option for that kind of night. It comes from a plant in the mint family, and it has a soft lemon smell. People have used it for a long time for calm, restlessness, and sleep support. Some research has looked at lemon balm for stress and sleep quality. But the honest promise is still simple. It may help some people feel more settled before bed. That is enough for this list. Sleep does not always break because one big thing is wrong. Sometimes it breaks because the body never gets quiet enough to enter deeper sleep. You may fall asleep, but you stay easy to wake. A noise outside, a bathroom trip, a body ache, or one worried thought can pull you right out of sleep. Once you are awake, cortisol can rise and make it harder to fall back asleep. Lemon balm may help by supporting that calmer evening state. It gives the body a mild, steady routine that says we are slowing down now. To use it, take 1 tablespoon of dried lemon balm leaves and steep it in hot water for about 10 minutes. Strain it and sip it in the evening. You can drink it plain. Or you can mix it with another mild bedtime tea if your doctor says herbs are okay for you. But for this video, the safer advice is to start with only one new thing at a time. That point is important. Some people hear a list like this and think they should try everything at once. That is not smart, especially after 70. If you try 5 new bedtime remedies in one night, you will not know what helped, what upset your stomach, or what made you feel dizzy. Pick one. Try it slowly. Watch how your body responds. Lemon balm also needs a few safety notes. If you take thyroid medicine, sedatives, anxiety medicine, sleep medicine, or you are scheduled for surgery, ask a doctor or pharmacist before using it often. And if it makes you feel too sleepy the next morning, it may not be right for you. The mistake with this one is expecting it to feel dramatic. Most gentle bedtime supports do not feel like a switch flipping. They feel more like the evening slowly stops pushing back. That may sound small, but small matters at night. A senior who wakes at 3 in the morning does not need more pressure. They already have enough pressure. They are counting hours. They are worrying about tomorrow. They are wondering if something is wrong with them. The moment sleep becomes a performance, the body has even more reason to stay alert. A warm lemon balm tea gives them something simple to do before that spiral begins. It is not about chasing sleep. It is about helping the body stop acting like it has to stay ready for danger. And when that restless edge starts to soften, the night can feel less like a battle. Number 2, apple cider vinegar. This one helps in a different way, because not every nighttime wake-up starts in the mind. Sometimes the problem starts with blood sugar. Imagine this. You eat dinner, then later you want a little something before bed. Maybe toast. Maybe cereal. Maybe cookies. Maybe ice cream. Maybe crackers because your stomach feels empty. It feels comforting in the moment. Then a few hours later, your eyes open and your body feels strangely alert. Your heart may feel a little busy. Your mind turns on fast. You may feel warm, hungry, shaky, or just wide awake for no clear reason. A lot of people think they woke up because they had to use the bathroom or because they are old. Sometimes that is true, but for some people, the body may be reacting to a blood sugar swing. Here is the simple version. When blood sugar rises and falls too much at night, the body may treat the drop like a problem. It can send out stress signals to help bring energy back up. Cortisol is one of those signals. So even though you are trying to sleep, your body may be trying to rescue you. That rescue can wake you up. Apple cider vinegar is on this list because some research suggests vinegar at bedtime may help certain people have better morning blood sugar. That does not mean it is a sleep medicine. It means it may help with one trigger that can break sleep for some people. To use it safely, mix 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar into a full glass of water. Never drink it straight. Straight vinegar is too harsh. It can burn the throat, upset the stomach, and damage tooth enamel over time. Drink it about 30 minutes before bed, while you are still sitting or standing. Do not drink it and immediately lie flat, especially if you deal with reflux. The right type is raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar if you can tolerate it. But the most important part is dilution. The second most important part is knowing whether this is even right for you. This is not for everyone. If you have acid reflux, ulcers, trouble swallowing, kidney disease, low potassium, or a very sensitive stomach, this may be a bad fit. If you take insulin, diabetes medicine, water pills, heart medicine, blood pressure medicine, or potassium medicine, ask your doctor or pharmacist first. Vinegar can affect blood sugar and may not mix well with certain health problems. Also, rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. Do not brush your teeth right away, because acid can soften enamel for a short time. The best viewer for this item is the senior who sees a pattern. They wake up more often after a sweet snack, a heavy dinner, or late-night carbs. They may not wake up every night. They wake up on certain nights and wonder why. This gives them a clue. It also gives them a better way to think about sleep. Sleep is not only about the brain, it is also about what the body is trying to manage while you are asleep. Digestion, blood sugar, pain, inflammation, bathroom trips, temperature, and stress signals can all affect whether you stay asleep. Apple cider vinegar only addresses one piece of that puzzle, but for the right person, that piece can matter. Do not make the mistake of adding honey, sugar, or juice to make it taste better. If the whole point is steadier blood sugar, turning it into a sweet drink works against you. Keep it plain, diluted, and small, and if it bothers your stomach, skip it. A remedy that causes burning, burping, or discomfort before bed is not helping your sleep. For some seniors, waking at 3 in the morning feels like the body hit an alarm button. If blood sugar swings are part of that alarm, this may be one simple tool worth asking about. Number 1. Tart cherry concentrate. By the time we get here, we are talking about the sleep signal itself. A lot of seniors say the same thing in different ways. I get sleepy, but I do not stay asleep. I fall asleep in the chair, but when I go to bed, I wake up. I sleep, but it does not feel deep. I wake up too early and cannot get back. That kind of broken sleep can make the whole next day feel heavier. You move slower, you think slower, you get irritated faster. Even simple chores feel bigger than they should. The hardest part is that you may start to lose trust in bedtime. You want rest, but you also expect disappointment. Tart cherry concentrate gets the top spot because it fits the 1 tablespoon bedtime idea so well. It is simple, it is easy to understand, and it has real sleep research behind it, including studies looking at adults with insomnia. Tart cherries are often talked about because they may support the body's sleep rhythm. They contain natural plant compounds, and they are connected with melatonin support. Melatonin is the signal that helps tell your body that night has arrived. After 70, many people feel like that signal is weaker. The room is dark, but the body does not seem to get the message. You lie down and wait. Or you sleep for a while, then wake too early. Almost like your body thought morning came before it did. That is where tart cherry concentrate may help some people. It may support the nighttime rhythm that helps sleep feel more complete. There is another reason it belongs here. Many seniors are not only fighting a busy mind. They are fighting an uncomfortable body. A sore back, achy knees, stiff hands, tight hips, a shoulder that will not settle. Small aches can keep pulling the brain out of deeper sleep, even if you do not fully wake up each time. Tart cherries contain compounds that may help the body handle inflammation. Keep this simple in the script. Inflammation is like irritation inside the body. When the body feels irritated, sleep can become lighter. When the body feels calmer, sleep has a better chance to deepen. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of unsweetened tart cherry concentrate into a small glass of water about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Unsweetened matters. Many cherry drinks are loaded with added sugar, and that can work against sleep for some people. Look for tart cherry concentrate, not a sugary cherry cocktail. Montmorency tart cherry is common, but the label matters more than the fancy words. You want a product with no added sugar or as little added sugar as possible. Keep the liquid small. If you mix it into a giant glass of water, you may wake up later because your bladder is full. That is a frustrating way to ruin a good sleep routine. A small amount of water is enough. Some people prefer it warm, some like it cold. Either way is fine. What matters more is consistency and how your body responds. This item needs safety too. If you have diabetes, watch the sugar content and ask your doctor if it fits your plan. If you have kidney disease, ask first because fruit concentrates can contain potassium. If you take blood thinners or several daily medications, check with a pharmacist before using it every night. And remember, this is not a promise that 1 tablespoon will fix years of poor sleep by tomorrow morning. A better way to say it is this: it may give your body a stronger bedtime signal and help support deeper, steadier sleep over time. That is still a hopeful message, because many seniors are not looking for a miracle. They are looking for one thing that feels doable. One thing that does not require a complicated plan. One thing they can try without turning bedtime into another stressful project. Tart cherry concentrate feels like that kind of starting point. It gives the viewer a clear action. 1 tablespoon. A little water. 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Then a quieter evening, a darker room, and a real chance for the body to remember what deeper sleep feels like. If you try any of these, do not take all 5 in one night. Pick one that fits your problem best and start slowly. And if you take medication or have diabetes, kidney problems, reflux, blood pressure problems, or use sleep medicine, ask your doctor or pharmacist first. Now we want to hear from you. What time do you usually wake up at night? Is it 2, 3, 4, or even earlier? Tell us in the comments below. And if this helped you understand your sleep a little better, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss what we cover next. Thanks for watching.